Guess what I need to do? You can ring my bell. Welcome to our Thursday afternoon chat. We love to have our special guest today. Her name is Michelle Petties. She really is famous, but she won't tell us that part. But she's an author, not only a TED Talk author, not only the author of a book called Leading Large, she also publishes books that elevate women's consciousness. She also is a recovering addict. She's a recovering food addict. But y'all, she's been going all over the country, all over the world, even speaking about her unique perspective on weight loss, wellness, stress, and all the other stuff that bothers us. So we have her on our show, Losing Weight with Me, because she has something to say about that thing. So welcome, come on in. I want y'all to be talking to us as we're talking. Let us know your opinions. Let us know where you're coming from. If you need help with your mobility or weight loss, I need you to put that in the comments. If you've already lost the weight, we want you to put that in the comments. But we do want you to join Michelle's platform, and it's in the description. Sign up so we can help each other master this whole healthy wellness and weight loss battle. Thanks, Michelle. Come on in, honey. Talk to us.
Deborah, and thank you. Whenever you introduce me, I'm like, who on earth is she talking about? You do such a fabulous job with the introduction.
Well,
Oh my God. What you said tonight specifically is just right on point. And you ended with the fact that I come here every Thursday night, well, most every Thursday night, um, to help you master this weight loss, food, emotion, hunger, eating thing. And the word that you used was master. And master speaks to skill. It speaks to skill level. And I'm bringing this up now because it's so relevant and it's so pertinent. Just not an hour, 2 hours ago, um, my goddaughter and I were having dinner. We're here at a sala. I'm doing a workshop for the Association for the Study of African American Life and History on emotional. Thank you. Emotional eating as labor, rewriting the narrative around healing and resilience. So that part. But so we're sitting at the bar uh, eating, and I started to talk to a librarian, and she said something like blah blah blah, my relationship with food. When she said, oh, so you help people with their relationship with food. And if you've been around me any time at all, you know that's not something I say.
exactly.
It's something in fact, I say the counter. And so that opened up the door for me, which it always does, to talk about the truth and how our words trick us, right? We get trapped with these words. We get trapped because what happens is we have doctors, we have counselors, we have therapists, we have nutritionists, we have dietitians, we have stakeholders, we have people who we think of as professionals in this industry talking to you about your relationship with food. And so because you hear these people in authority talking about your relationship with food, you believe that perhaps it might be something that you need to work on. Well, I'm here to tell you the truth. You cannot have a relationship with food.
All right now.
And the reason you cannot have a relationship with food is because food can't have a relationship with you. And part of this emotional eating, part of this emotional overeating problem is that people are trying to use food to do something that it cannot do, which is fill emotional spaces.
Come on now.
And the thing that fills these emotional spaces are relationships, but it's relationships with yourself, a relationship with yourself and relationship with people. That's how we get healed. That's how we get nurtured emotionally. through relationship, through connection with people and ourselves, not food. And so, as long as we have doctors, therapists, professionals, people that are esteemed in this field, perpetuating that you can have a relationship with food. If you don't understand that, you're going to get stuck and you're going to keep trying to use food to do something that it cannot do, which is have a relationship with you. So if we start on that really basic level of righting a wrong, of correcting it, because here's the issue. The issue that is so profound is this is that we have, depending on the research that you read, 35 to 75% of people saying, my problem is I am an emotional eater. I eat because I have emotions that I do not know how to manage. I eat because I have emotions I do not know how to manage. So they haven't learned a fundamental truth that the only problem that food solves is hunger. It cannot solve emotions. It cannot. Yes, ring the bell. Ring,
That's
ring
it.
the bell, ring the bell.
Ring the bell, honey.
So
Ring the
in
alarm.
in spite of the fact that we get messaging day after day after day, day in and day out from the processed food companies, the snack food companies, the junk food companies, tying food to emotion. And they tie the food to emotion because there's science behind it. It's neuromarketing, it's neuroscience to get you connected to the food on an emotional level because they'll show the food in places or in spaces that evoke emotion. So
It's
you
just like
think
when they used to show the women on the sports car smoking a cigarette to associate you with cigarettes being sexy, and it makes
absolutely,
you feel young, so
yeah,
you want to smoke
absolutely,
cigarettes.
absolutely. That's it. That's exactly right. And what you're saying speaks to the fact that back in the '80s when the tobacco companies started to be regulated, right, and they were no longer able to market in this country the way that they had been before, they took their business model, which is an addiction business model, and they applied it to the processed food industry.
Yes,
That's where I'm old enough to remember vending machines that had cigarettes in them everywhere.
and me too.
In,
That they
in,
pulled them like that.
yes, in airports, in lounges, where I mean,
In
they were
Waffle House, I remember.
they were everywhere. And so now what do we have everywhere? They swapped out those cigarette vending machines for
Vending
snack
machines.
food, fast food vending machines. So they make it cheap, they make it accessible, they advertise it, they make it addictive, and they start promoting it to you at an early age.
And they
All of
tell
those
you,
things.
which something you pointed out, they are the ones who told you that eating healthy food costs so much more.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
isn't that the biggest lie ever
Yes.
told to man?
Biggest lie. Biggest lie. And so we have to be conscious and aware. One of the principles that we really, really, I don't know, one of the principles that we really have to lean into is that everything that you believe about food right now is a lie. And then start building back up from that and learning what the truth is. And learning what the truth is. Because the information that we understand and have about food has been pushed on us by the people that want to sell more of it, right? They want to
Okay.
sell more of it more often, larger portions, higher prices. Their goal is to sell it. So they're only going to tell us the stuff
That
that
lead to
produces
that
sales,
result.
that exactly. So
And
we have to be conscious
Michelle,
of the way.
I was thinking about this when I talk to people every single day, and I'm asking people if you feel like you need help with your weight or with your mobility, comment, and they'll say, I need help. I really People normally would say, well, do this diet, go buy this. I've really been saying, what I want you to do is dream. I want you to believe you can do it like you teach us. Understand that the reason that 95% of us who start diets don't continue is because deep in our heart we don't believe we can do it. And I want you to think and talk to yourself and ask yourself, don't ask your neighbor, ask yourself, what you want. I think that's really a good start. And then we talk about some of the things that I've learned from you. And I share my journey. I don't really think people ought to go rushing to pay Noom, Zoom, the Research Institute with the CDC program, all of that stuff, Weight Watchers, all that stuff. Whatever you're gonna do, you can do that. But I think if people just soak this information in, and then with that information, tell yourself what you want to eat, and see if
Mhm.
you yourself can help you to choose natural food.
Mhm.
I think that's enough.
Mhm.
Now, if you want to send 19.99, because I told you that, go right ahead. My Cash App is alive. And I think that's gonna hurt them because they want a plan, they want a package, they want to pay for something, and they want some. I mean, we know we gotta drink some water, we gotta eat.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I was telling somebody, I said, well, I don't really drink milk because I really like Cheerios, but it's not really food, so I ain't gonna eat it.
Right. Right. And Deborah Ann, you are so on point. Is that we have to get to the place where we are conscious, where we are aware. Because consciousness and awareness, those two things working together, this is the first step to transformation. We can't we can't change. We can't move in that direction until we have a real clear idea of where we are and what we're doing. So we have to become aware. And the way that we become aware is we want to start asking ourselves questions about everything we do. We have to question everything.
Ooh,
Is,
let me like that.
is, is first of all, is this really food? Is it really
Yes,
food? How do I know it? Do I trust the person that's saying that it is food? Why do I trust them? Am I hungry right now, or am I feeling something else? Was I hungry 5 minutes ago? Was I hungry 10 minutes ago? Did it come on me quickly all of a sudden? What did I hear? What did I just think? What did I read? What did I just see? Is
yes,
it is it hunger or is it anger? Is it loneliness? Is it tired? Exhaustion? Is it
yes,
frustration? Is it frustration?
yes,
Is it sad? Is it sadness? What, right?
yes.
What
Michelle,
what is it that?
let's talk and look at this comment. Irate Warlock said, I had to learn consciousness in prison. And I say that struggle, s- s- challenges build character. And I know for a fact, because I work with inmates, people returning citizens, they are some of the best disciplined, organized, and purpose driven people. And I appreciate what Irate said, that he learned consciousness in prison.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
love that.
yes.
We can appreciate everybody's journey who has awareness, who have.
Mhm,
Some people say they didn't until they went to prison they could detox from their addiction and they could learn what
mhm,
the like what I'm learning now, what the systems have taught us that we believed that was
mhm.
really a lie.
Mhm. And so, what I hear in that, is that the work that we have to do, a lot of the work that we have to do is alone work. You have to go inside yourself to get it. And there is so much that we have in our day-to-day lives that's distracting, right? That we live in a highly cued environment, from media. Let's start with media, social media, radio, television, advertising. I worked in that industry, going to and from work, people more, having to deal with more people, having to move around more. There's stuff always going on that is attacking our senses all of the time. And so, unless you know how to train your mind, that's why we meditate in our group. That's why we spend so much time on meditation, It's easy for you to get disconnected from yourself because there's so many things pulling at you to keep you disconnected from yourself.
There you
And
go.
so if you're in a space like prison
Yes.
where you don't have so many distractions, it gives you the perfect opportunity to get calm and go inside of yourself and figure out what's really going on, right? You get the time and space and the place to do that without an environment that is constantly pulling at you to keep you in this hustle and grind kind of situation. But the work is finding the balance. The work
That's
is
it.
the work is always the head work. It's the mental work.
Yes.
And the reason that it is always the mental work and the head work, it is because our bodies follow our brain. And
Come on now.
it
Ooh,
becomes
say that
really
again.
tough.
Yes.
It becomes really tough when you're on a weight loss journey because so much of the information, I won't say all of it, but I will say the overwhelming majority of the information is how much can you eat? How much of it can you have? It is all rooted in behavior. Eat this, not that. Follow this plan. Take this. Have this surgery. Take this pill. Do this. Do that. Right? That is all behavior. I mean, we hear about behavior modification. Well, here's the thing. If we modify our belief system, if we modify our thoughts, if we modify our thinking, then the behavior will follow. So if you're just trying to modify the behavior without never addressing the root of the behavior, the thing that causes the behavior, it will be hard. It will always be a battle. It will always be a fight, and you will always lose.
Yes.
You will always lose. But when you lean into the meditation, when you lead into the affirmations, when you lead into the prescriptive writing, when you lead into the visualizations, when you start integrating that process into your life every day as an ongoing process, you start to retrain your brain. You start to retrain the neural pathways in your brain so that your conscious mind is more activated. Your awareness is more activated. Your frontal lobe is activated. And that's where you can make decisions that support and honor what you really want to do.
Exactly.
Because your frontal lobe is engaged, because your awareness is heightened, because you are thinking, because you're not just responding to a highly cued environment that wants you to respond in the way that they want to respond, in a way that is for their good and not in a way that honors your journey.
That's so true, Michelle. I really appreciate that. I want to share something with you today. I've been taking my weight every day for about the last week and a half, and I lose weight every day until somebody gave me they gave me them butter biscuits. I mean, I didn't ask for them; they just gave it to me. So I noticed that when I am given a butter biscuit or dinner roll at the Ajax Center, I gain weight. So I was stressing out. I had my nuts and everything at the business meeting yesterday, and the lady next to me, she's a young lady. She said, "Cause they gave me the award for participation for the week. She said, you stressing?" She said, "I never thought you stressed about anything." And I had sent for somebody to bring me some not potato chips this time, corn chips. So I picked up the corn chips. I said, "This is how I stress." Even though she know I had my nuts, she asked me I had my nuts, my apples, right there with me. But I stressed with those corn chips. So two things is I'm seeing a pattern where I'm actually losing weight every single day, and one day a week I get tripped up. So what I've done this day is two things. I worked out with my trainer and I did one other thing. And the rest of the day is for taking it down and doing exactly what you said. Get awareness of my body, awareness of my mind, calming down. And so next week, I won't have a week when I eat a biscuit or grab coin chips, but it is a journey. And I know those of you who are desperate like me, I'm desperate. We want to plan, we want to go get some Weight Watchers, go pay somebody 19.99 to fix our own meals. And when you take a step and just look at yourself and give yourself that G word, it's called grace. And participate. Michelle has a 52-week program and it's only $100 a month. But she helps you
97.
understand, man.
97.
Yes. She helps you to understand your emotions. And I'm telling y'all, I know if you feel the need to text 19.99 to me every week to make you feel good about yourself, you can do that for me. But it doesn't cost that much to simply learn how you're affected by your emotions.
That's it.
And my knees have been hurting for like 4 weeks. I think I need an extra knee shot. But I've still been getting up, getting down, moving, paying attention to my journey, eating, kiwi. I just finished eating it. Kiwi, you know, eating natural foods, taking my time,
Mhm.
and and I feel good.
Mhm.
I feel good.
Mhm.
So it what Michelle is teaching us, it works. And I want and rate if you have some good tips, throw them out there with us. We want the people who understand this journey to share them. We don't judge you. We don't beat you up because I've I've still lost 258 pounds in 1,128 days. Okay.
That's right.
And
Keep
I
link
don't
that
have to think
down.
about starting, stopping, quitting because I've been eating real food and my brain can help me make a better decision. I
Yes.
actually ate half of those corn chips because my
Mhm. Mhm.
it kicked
Mhm.
in
Mhm. Yes. Yes. Yes.
and it
Deborah, I
forgave me.
love that. I
Yeah,
love that. I
it
love that.
forgave me.
And what you're talking about is process.
Yes,
You're talking about process, and you're right. I don't. Here's the thing. I'm not going to help anybody do anything. I'm not.
exactly.
I'm not. What I am going to do is I'm going to teach you. I'm going to show you. I am going to show you and teach you how to manage your emotions, how to gain mastery and management over 52 different emotions so that when the emotion shows up, A, you'll recognize it, and B, you won't confuse it with hunger, and three, you'll know what to do about it.
Exactly.
And
I
go ahead.
Michelle taught us something simple that you can open up a can of beans. You don't even have to heat them up. I had my lima beans in the oven to heat up. Baby, I was like, I'm finna take my lima beans. I'm not finna heat them up. I'm finna go sit down and rest because my legs were hurting. So I didn't want to even eat. I just brought them in here so when I get ready to eat, I have them. But that freed me up from feeling funny about trying to cook and heat stuff up because nutrition is nutrition. And
Right.
it still tastes good when it's real food. And you
Yeah.
know what? Even if I don't really put butter in my food anyway, so it don't even have a chance to spoil.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
still tastes just as good.
Yes. Yes.
It tastes
Absolutely.
just as good.
A-
So
absolutely.
I'm excited about your journey. And y'all, I look at all of the different trainings that Michelle is teaching us. This is just, how an iceberg is here, but when you look under the iceberg, it's like that. There's so many different elements to our perceptions and that body dysmorphia. And what heals us is information.
Yes.
That heals
Yes.
us is
Yes.
information. So
Yes.
I know that you are in a training this week. So I want to repeat your website. I get it all mixed up. It's like go.michellepettis.
So if you just want to go to my website, it's michellepettis.com. That's
Okay.
that's my website, michellepettis.com. If you're interested in getting the book or downloading a free chapter, so download a free chapter. See if that first story resonates with you. If it offers any sort of clarity, right, around the connection between emotions and food. Most people, when they read that first chapter, the same thing happens to them that happened to me when it first came up for me. It's like the light bulb comes on. It's like that's what I've been missing. That's what
Yeah.
I haven't been understanding, right? You know, it I was in therapy for years and years and years and years and years, and therapy did some really good things for me, right? I'm so happy
Hmm.
I did it. But it did not connect the dots around food, emotion, hunger, trauma, culture, tradition like I do. Nobody does it like I do.
Because
They,
they were influenced by social media too. They've been influenced by the media too.
yes, yes, yes. So it's so pervasive. So if you're interested, the website is michellepettis.com, MICHELLEPETTIES. If you're interested in downloading a free chapter of the book or just getting the book, which you can go to leavinglarge.com, I will sign it and send it to you. Leavinglarge.com. Not living, leaving.
That's right. Bye.
Leaving. Bye. Right, right. See, you wouldn't want to be. Um, so those websites. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's
All right.
at I am brand new now. At I am brand new now. So you can, I'm the easiest person in the world to find. Easiest person in
That's
the world.
wonderful. That's wonderful. When you talk about, and I know we're getting ready to leave, you talk about the meditation and the affirmation. And I told my coach when we're doing exercises, I said, Coach, I start breathing before I start my exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's funny? I talk a lot, so I don't listen very well. I really don't. So, and it's the funniest thing, but it's the truest thing. So I do half of everything that everybody's telling me to do, even my own coach. And I'm complaining. I'm like, look, but guess what? I do half of the meditation because I fall asleep. I do half of the affirmation because I start talking about something else. I start writing. I'm taking my notes. I start writing some side notes because I got ADHD, child. I'm just writing and reading and thinking about 50, 11 things. But throughout this journey, I've been able to kind of stick to one thing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, over time, I've been
Mm-hmm.
kind of. I wake up in the middle of the night, as you can see from the emails, Michelle. I know you was like, "That's
Yeah.
yellow awake," but I just wake up and start doing my work,
Right.
and I'm
Right.
okay with that. I have to
Right.
take a nap though when I first get home because I'm tired, and that's okay. However you do it, this is journey. Every one of our journeys gonna look different.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna look different.
Because we're
However
all
you do
different.
it,
The
however
journey
you
is going
do
to
it,
be
and it's
different.
respected.
Yes. Yes.
It's respected. So I just want to encourage everyone to now I have my book coming out on Black Friday. It's called I Ain't Got to Eat About It. So I have my 7 day challenge. It's called You Ain't Got to Eat About It challenge either. And everybody's like, during Thanksgiving? I said, well, you get 3 meals to eat during Thanksgiving. What you want to do? You want to be a fat boy and eat all you can eat. So I just want to encourage all of us that help, like Betty Wright sings that song, help is on the way. Help is here, honey. Let's come on,
Yep.
get it. If
Yep.
you need help with your mobility or weight loss, I want you to comment, I need help. And then we'll know how to send you that link. You might not remember how to type that stuff out because sometimes it's hard to hear. But if you want help, we're gonna ask you for a little money, but we ain't gonna take it all the time. Just a little bit. And if you just feel so compulsed, some of y'all just want to give some money away because you love throwing money at the next big thing. If y'all ain't got them big old bottles that cost $59.99, I got one for free in the gift giveaway. I know we want the next big thing, but this next big thing is breathing, meditating, and saying something faith feeling positive. And there you go.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
Step by
And
step.
eating, if it grew in the dirt, you can eat it.
That's right. That's right.
Okay? It
That's
might have
right.
grew on a lamb, or it might have grown on a cow, or grow on something. If it grew in something or on something, you can eat it. But if it came from a factory,
Right.
mm-mm.
That's just a lab experiment.
That's it. That's it. That's it. So thank you so much, Michelle. It's so good to get a good word from you every week and as often as possible. We want y'all to come on in and thank y'all. And you know what? When you hear a bell ring, That's why they had church bells in every city. That actually helps your mental health too.
Oh, wow.
It clears you out, but they stopped doing that. And I think they stopped this because they want to program people to buy.
Mhm.
But church bells ringing at 12 o'clock every day, that clears your thinking portals. Your brain, it centers you.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's why when I saw this at the Ajax, I said, I'm getting this because I'm ringing this, I'm sounding the alarm.
That's it. Sound the alarm. Yeah,
Yes,
keep sounding it. Keep
that's it.
sounding it.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you. You're
Deborah
great. See
Ann.
you soon. Bye, y'all.
Great.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Irate Woodlock. You're the man or the woman. I don't know which one, but we appreciate you. Oh, okay. Bye.